And then be super passionate about anything you do. So if you're gonna wrestle, wrestle like an animal, right? If you're gonna cook, be methodical about it. If you're gonna clean something up, be spotless. People notice that. And they wanna be around people that are passionate. Other people are like, man, that guy or girl is full of life. I wanna be around that person. So know your true north, be committed, build a network that's unbreakable, and then be extremely passionate.
Joe spoke about being passionate. Sometimes I talk to Joe, I go, man, life would be so easy if we just sucked. Like, because we wouldn't care. When you're passionate, life is actually tough because you always want it to be better. You're trying to be better, and sometimes it makes people upset. So what I always tell them is I go, if you guys want to be great, you're going to need to get obsessed about it. And that means you're not going to be normal. You're not going to do what the majority are going to do. People will call you crazy, but that's the difference between the good to great, is being obsessed and being passionate about it. And I'm okay with people not liking me for that because I don't want to be good enough. I always say good enough is the death of greatness. So what you're doing here is taking you being, you know, people would call it crazy, right? You guys may have said that to each other last night or during breaks. Man, this is crazy. We're training so hard. We did 3 training sessions. It's crazy. But you guys should be inspired by your own work. I think it's amazing. That kind of work is what it's going to take to be great in life.
Wrestlers have an ability to understand things quickly, to adapt, to overcome, to take their training and improvise it and to modify it and respond immediately. They also respond to challenge. When most people see something bad in front of them, what do? Anybody watch that baseball fight the other day on TV? Did you see the catcher? Did you see Posey, the poser? He actually physically backed up while a fight took place in front of him. I will guarantee you nobody sitting around this campfire will do that. Within your DNA, it is you walk forward. That's what's inside of you. That's why I know what your true north is. It's already embedded in you. It's already in your DNA. You have the ability to push forward. You've been in this practice. Tomorrow you're running up and down that hill. You're doing all those other things. And you're not quitting and you're not walking away because that's not who you are. And that's not who you're going to become. The person you're going to become is all being made and shaped now, but it's already inside of you, else you wouldn't be here in the first place.
This is the greatest sport there is. You watch baseball, you lose a baseball game. If you're on the team, someone else made a bad play, you lose the game, it's no big deal. But when you win a match out there, it's because what you put into it and what you put in that mat, in there. Okay, if you're in there lollygagging around, you're not going to win many matches. You're not going to push yourself. On a basketball team, the coach looks at you and says, oh, I like this guy, I think he's going to play, and he's going to play. In the wrestling room, what do? You wrestle off and you take that spot, right? If you want it. Large enough wrestling room. When I first got to Middlesex, there was 35, 40 kids in the room. I was a freshman. Came in and took some poundings. Came back my sophomore year, I decided I want that varsity spot. And I took it and never gave it up after that. And you're gonna meet those challenges through life. And the things you're learning here are gonna carry you. You may not think it now because you're young and you got a lot of other things you're worried about. But you're gonna look back on these days in the wrestling mat and it's really gonna help you guys. And it has me in life. A lot of times in different things that I've done over the years, I think about it, you know, and what I accomplished and how happy I am that I did wrestle. It's a great sport. I'm happy to be around you guys. And I'm almost 51 years old and I enjoy being with you guys and I love wrestling. So keep it going, guys. Keep wrestling, wrestle hard.